Firm. Touch him up.
Well, Joe Cortez giving the fighters their instructions. I'm fair, but I'm firm, and I think that probably describes Joe.
I would say that's fair.
And not to mention firm. So we're set to go. Danny Perez, a substitute fighter who really comes in here thinking he can win this fight against Julio Garcia. We'll see if he's right.
Well, you know, he's vastly more experienced. He's been in twice, went the distance with Antonio Margarito. He was in recently with Daniel Lopez. He's only been down once in his career. He's never been stopped. And he's in with a tremendous power puncher in Julio Garcia, but a guy who's never really been in with anybody, quite frankly.
Says in his other life, he was a brawler, just wanted to get in and punch. He took an uppercut there from Garcia. He said, now, school of thought is get in, throw 4 or 5 punches, and get out of here.
Yeah, that's what he told us. But that was Friday, and right now he looks like the same Danny Garcia he always was, which is right there in front of you. And if you want to trade, he's happy to trade. Garcia's a interesting case here because 2 years ago he was 139 pounds, and now he's 163 pounds, and has had ongoing weight problems. You know, he's so young on the one hand, you say, and he's over 6 feet, 6 feet and a half of an inch. So you say, well, maybe he just grew out of that 139 pounds, but apparently then he grew out of 147, and then he grew out of 150. He grew out of 160, so now you start to think maybe something else is going on.
Well, in fact, when he fought at 156 pounds, he told us he had to lose 60 pounds, 60, in 2 months.
Right, he was having some promotional problems and some family problems, and he blew up to about 215 pounds, and somehow he got the weight off. Hard to know how, but he fought listlessly with the overrating his performance that night.
Yeah, and that fight was a real aberration because this was a guy who really seemed to be on the move.
Well, in that fight against Troy Browning, he was 40 years old and really was just there for work. But Garcia, for most of that night, just declined to punch. And I'm sure a lot of that was being sapped from the tremendous weight loss. You can see even here, he's pretty loose physically.
Yeah.
Not great.
Although, as we said to him when we saw him, where he would put another 60 pounds is hard to imagine. Pretty good counter left hand from Perez. Close first round.
Perez did occasionally get on his toes, which is... But then he stands right in front of you after he gets on his toes.
He also has
wasted motion.
Also has tendency to drop that left hand on occasion.
In the middle of the ring, you got to keep picking up, get that jab going. Get that jab going. Okay? D, listen to me. See your game plan. Get the jab going. You're fast, you got faster hands than him. He's slow. He has no pivots or angles. He's going to be flat-footed. He's looping them punches at you. Don't stay in front of him. Take a move. Get them rounds early. Okay? Hit him to the liver. Nice and calm. When you get in, box him. He's got nothing for you.
So neither corner giving the opposite corner any kind of respect.
Well, it's an interesting situation here because already Danny Perez has lasted 3 minutes longer than Garcia's last opponent, who lasted 13 seconds. So, if they were looking to test him a little bit, which I think Golden Boy Promotions was hoping to do, they're going to get. I think they're going to get it tonight with Perez. Now, Garcia's a much more heavy-handed guy. If he lands his shot, he should win the fight. But he's in with a guy with a lot of experience, and they have a plan, and they know what they want to do.
And the question for Perez, of course, is can he follow the plan?
Right, without getting caught with one of those